This is Rafi Cruzon, and you are tuned in to Nothing But That Sports Talk.
Yeah, I got a couple. It was announced. It was announced yesterday that the WNBA will be bringing the team to the Bay Area. Like, I want to get both you guys' thoughts on the announcement that WNBA is gonna be in the Bay Area in 2025.
I mean, it's super dope just to see how this league has been just growing and expanding literally right before our eyes. And we know a lot of hard work went into it, but it's also good to be welcomed and to be wanted. And I think that's so key in our league is like, if you're wanted and your owner is all into it and bought into you, great things come out of it. So it's super cool to have, they are having people that are so bought into that and building that. Yeah, it's great. I'm excited to take a commercial flight to the Bay Area. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun just having that opportunity to play, but also just wanting to be wanted. I hope they do a great job of building that place up and just bringing in a crowd. I heard that like people are already starting to buy tickets to go there. So it's going to be a lot of fun just to kind of see the Bay Area get a team.
Yeah, I think it's dope to see. Just for me, like I came into the league in 2011 and there were already like league changes and team changes, relocations and stuff. So it's cool to see another team be added, after all that time. I think the last time was 2008 or something. So I think this is good for the league, and hopefully it's getting more people excited about the WNBA and about women's basketball, getting more college players excited and talking about it. I think that's when you really start to see a change, when the young ones are anxious about getting to the league and, playing in these new places. But I think it's a step in the right direction, hopefully.
And a question for Sydney Colson, the Aces versus Liberty super team matchup that's been kind of like built up from the offseason is finally coming to fruition. Like, I want to get your overall thoughts on it and what will it do for the WNBA in the near future?
I mean, I think it's great. I think this is the matchup that a lot of people wanted, that they've been talking about since the beginning of the season. And I think viewership is going to be something crazy. I personally like seeing the numbers once again, just to see the growth that the WNBA makes in terms of, we see when we put the product out there, people want to watch. And when it's good basketball, people got to respect it. And I think that's what you're about to see for X amount of games. So, about to get the people what they want.
And last question for Asia. I just want to ask you, this is literally your third WNBA Finals appearance in your career. Like, compared to recent WNBA Finals appearance where you like one, like what will this WNBA Finals do for your career, not just for your basketball career, but as like a overall human being in this women's basketball landscape?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something that I would love to continue to add to my legacy. Hopefully I can continue to make it to the finals with a great group of women in my locker room. But no, it's definitely a lot of fun to be able to play all the way up to this point. I mean, this is what we work so hard to get to be in these situations. So I'm truly grateful to be able to say out of my 6 years, I've been to the finals 3. That's a blessing in itself. Not a lot of people can say that. So I just hope that it continues as I continue to play in this league for however many long years I'm in here. But the ultimate goal is to win, obviously, but we can't lose sight of how hard it is to get here, to get to this point, to be one of the last 2 standing. So I never take that for granted. I'm blessed to be in this situation, and I'm excited to play.
Appreciate the insight. Good luck at the finals, ladies.